Hey everyone, just wanted to put out a disclaimer here that we are not medical doctors or medical professionals. We are just here just offering what has worked for us in our lives with this information.
And the information that we are providing for you today is we're using the medical medium books, Anthony Williams' books, the Liver Rescue book and Life Changing Foods to take the information and share with you. Thanks.
Oh,
Is
11:44.
that one?
Welcome, podcasters.
Hi, guys. This is Lou from Melbourne, Australia, and my co host.
Hey, I'm Catherine from New York.
And today, on today's podcast, we are going to discuss our each individual morning routines, cleansing routines. So they're kind of taken and adapted from the medical medium's idea of the morning routine. So, yeah. Do you want, what are we going to do? Do you want to read first,
This
Catherine?
is gonna be the best video yet. Sure. So I just have a little thing to share with everybody because he calls it
Hang
the
on, before you
morning.
go.
Yes.
Welcome to One Step at a Time.
Yeah. Yeah, sorry y'all. Yeah, apparently we're just a little
Crazy.
not with it today, but that's okay. That's what makes everything feel more real. All right. Let me
Mhm.
trying to get it to be a separate window.
It's
There we
all
go.
good. So what we're going to be talking about, oh, here we go.
Sorry. You can go if you want. I was just this is Medical Medium's morning cleanse, and we have already talked about lemon water in one episode and celery juice in another. And then we kind of just wanted to tie those kind of into what the morning what he considers the morning cleanse. Um,
And what this is the official morning cleanse of starting off the day with 16 to 32 ounces of lemon or lime water, which we already, as Catherine highlighted, we already discussed in earlier podcasts, and the 16 to 32 ounces of celery juice on fresh celery juice on an empty stomach. And then uh, for the rest of the morning, there's other things like drinking either uh, water or coconut water, and then adding in fresh fruits and some steamed vegetables, usually potatoes or sweet potatoes or squashes or millet or oats. Um, and I think you were going to talk about, Catherine, about
oh yeah,
um, things
what
to
not?
exclude. Sorry about the noise in the background.
Yeah, so basically the whole morning cleanse is not to consume fats, radical fats in the morning. So that he considers radical fats as oils, chicken, eggs, bacon, milk, yogurt, nut butters, oil, avocado. He also says not to eat any dried fruits or even consume any salt in the morning. Because I
Mm,
think we mostly talked about it, how our liver, I think mostly in the lemon water, how our liver is working early in the morning and then needs to get rid of all that crap that it dug up early in the morning. So this morning cleanse really helps your body to start off like completely right every morning.
absolutely. And it's kind of like when this is how I consider the morning cleanse. We will clean certain things in our life. So we have showers for our bodies. We wash our bodies off and wash our hair and wash our skin. And, we wash our clothes. So we have routines that we carry out each day for our own hygiene and our own feeling of well-being and satisfaction and cleanliness. Because nothing better than a nice hot shower or cold shower when the weather's hot. Um, and so uh, the idea of a routine cleanse to the body internally is just to clean out the gunk, the rubbish that gathers in there, especially in our livers, because our livers are filters. So everything that goes in, whether it's through smelling or through food or drinks or whatever, everything's going to be filtered through the liver. And I think we've already chatted, haven't we, a bit, Catherine, about how the liver's like the filter in the dishwasher, and you need to clean that out regularly because it gets disgusting if you don't. So because we don't see our livers, we just don't, it's sort of out of sight, out of mind
Yeah.
a lot of the time,
That's a
isn't it?
great, that's a really great point. Out of sight, out of mind. Yeah. A lot of people don't really understand how their body works, you
They
know?
don't. They don't. And so just connecting with your liver and realizing it is like that filter in your dishwasher, and to just be aware that in the morning, if you're just taking in foods and drinks that can help to cleanse your liver, then you are basically cleaning it on the inside, like giving it, it's like equivalent of having a shower for the inside of your body. And we all know how refreshed we feel after we've had a shower and how nurtured we feel because, let's face it, living on the planet is not easy right now. And so if there's any ways that we can adopt or routines that we can adopt and include in our lifestyle that help the insides of us to feel better, why not? Because we've got to eat and drink regardless, so we might as well. This is what we do anyway. We like to eat foods that are helpful
Yeah.
to us.
Might as well
Don't we?
nourish yourself. And like
Yeah,
the way to look good, like with your hair, skin, and nails, is cleaning up what's on the inside. That's really what is gonna help your hair, skin, and nails a lot.
it does. It does. Yeah, it really, it's incredible. And so, what's your routine in the morning? What do you actually do,
So,
Catherine?
so I don't actually do the full morning cleanse. So I always do 32 ounces of lemon water. That is like I always have that. That is probably something I do not skip on. I especially make it the night before, so I have it ready when I like wake up in the morning. I do between 24 to 38 ounces of celery juice, and then I will do the heavy metal detox smoothie. And that is a different cleanse. So I know Lou will probably mention it again as well because we both do it. So sorry, didn't mean to steal your thunder
Yeah,
there.
all good. All good.
But that was a whole game changer for me. I came to this lifestyle because I had really bad digestive issues, but what started to heal for me first and what really changed the game for me was this morning routine. Celery juice or lemon water, celery juice, and heavy metal detox smoothie because my anxiety and depression started to fade away. And when I started to realize that that was healing kind of first, I was like, okay, so if this is healing, what else is going to heal? Because that seemed impossible to heal, and I was told I didn't have any cures or anything that would help it other than medications. So, yeah, this morning routine is so important. All right, now.
Yeah, that's good. And now my experience is in my job, I often have to get up really early in the morning, so like 5 a.m. And so I make it my business to include my routine being lemon water when I have lemons, but I'm always having sort of some sort of cleansing drink, whether it's lemon water or lime water, first thing. Um, to get out to just to flush the liver out, and then I will have the celery juice. Sometimes if I'm super organized, I'll make the celery juice the night before. It's not always as good after the 12 hours, but we don't live in a perfect world. So
Right.
sometimes I will make my celery juice fresh, which is what I do mostly. And then after that, I wait a little while or get other things ready, like, we do in the morning. And then I will have the heavy metal detox smoothie as well. I usually am making it for myself and whoever is in my home, like in my family. So usually that is what I have. And then I often have breakfast after all that. Um, but I guess that the ideas to focus on with the morning cleanse, as Catherine touched on earlier, is to have the lemon water, celery juice, and then lighter, more water-rich foods and fruits to cleanse, because a lot of us, most of the people on the planet, are severely dehydrated, and part of the morning cleanse routine is to rehydrate the body so that it can cleanse. Because let's face it, you can't have showers unless you've got water. You really need good water-rich hydrating foods to help hydrate your body. That's what you just need. That's how our bodies work. So you can't do dishes without water.
As well as, don't they tell us in schools that our body's made up of like, I don't know, 85% water?
Yeah,
Wouldn't you think
absolutely. So,
you need to be hydrated?
yeah, exactly. So it's it when you're eating really hydrating foods of fruits and and juices and vegetables, um, you just feel better. I know personally for me being on this routine, I feel lighter, I feel clearer, I feel energized. Oh my gosh, do I feel energized? And that when I'm at work, I need the energy. I've got a really physically and mentally demanding job, and I need energy. And this way of eating gives me so much energy. And I feel, to be honest with you, I feel more confident even. I feel a sense of confidence when I eat this way. I don't know about you. Do you feel that, Catherine? Do you
Yeah,
feel,
everything that you said, yeah, I feel the same way. And I can easily feel a difference if I don't have lemon water or celery juice in the morning
yeah,
or the heavy
same.
metal detox smoothie. It is you I've done it for such a long time that there have been, I mean, I'm not perfect. There have been days where I don't make celery juice. I try to really definitely make lemon water every day because I know how much that helps me a lot. And sometimes I don't make the heavy metal detox smoothie, but you can tell when you don't have those. It's not a
Absolutely.
terrible thing, but it's just like, oh yeah, this is what gets me going in the morning.
Yeah,
Well, like
absolutely.
it makes a routine for me, so it makes me get up in the morning, and I really enjoy that aspect because if I didn't have that routine, I would sometimes I feel like it might be hard to get up in the morning if you didn't have something to be like, okay, what am I working for today?
Yeah, exactly. So it is, yeah.
I was just gonna
It,
say the other thing is it gets rid of shit, literally and figuratively. Like, excuse
ah,
my language, but it literally just gets rid of everything your liver was working to get rid of already. So it's really just it's a great morning routine.
it is. And it does require some adjustment, and um, it requires commitment. Uh, but for me, the benefits far outweigh
Yeah,
any of the drawbacks.
100%. Because I know what it's like to not have my health. So I make it a priority. So now I'm in the kitchen a lot, sure, but I enjoy doing it now because it gets me, I just feel so good. Exactly everything Lou said. Yeah, 100%.
The other thing that I will comment on is I find this morning cleanse very empowering because I'm not relying on anybody else to do this. I just go out, I buy the ingredients for myself, for my family, and I make it. So I'm not relying on other people. I'm not having to pay for a program or anything. All the information is easily accessible.
Yeah, for free.
Yeah,
I just showed you
yeah,
that. That's on his website. I'll link it in at the bottom.
yeah. So it's not it it's as uncomplicated as anything out there because yeah, the information is free, and uh, it puts you in control because as I said earlier, you're going to be making your breakfast anyway, you're going to be boiling the kettle anyway, you're going to be doing there's always some preparation in the morning. And so this just become this part, like the lemon water is easy. That's really easy just to squeeze some lemon into some water. The celery juice does require a little bit more commitment because you need to have a juicer. And but celery is not an expensive thing to buy. And then regarding, fruits and vegetables, the squashes and things, um, those sort of things, again, you're just making them as part of your routine because we all have to eat and drink. So yeah, and really the benefits are quite, for some people, the benefits can be really profound, and they have been for Catherine and I. And yeah, so that's sort of pretty much what we do for our morning routines, isn't it?
Yeah. I don't know what else to say.
Well,
But I
I will
do.
just
Oh,
go ahead.
you go.
I was just going to say, I like to pack up snacks for work, and it can be a simple thing to do is taking some fresh produce to work. It can be really, really simple to do that.
Like apples and
And
bananas are fast food.
yeah,
Yeah, food.
grapes.
Great.
Grapes is
Yeah.
another
Fruit.
awesome one.
Fruit. Yeah.
Yeah, easy, easy. So, yeah, that's pretty much the morning routine. And um, we look forward to seeing you on the next podcast. And as we said before, we will go further into detail with some other elements of the morning routine.
I did want to say before we go, you had
Yeah,
mentioned about making, when I first started medical medium, my morning routine did not really, is a little bit different than it looks now, but I did used to make my celery juice the night before. Obviously, it's not ideal, but it saved me a lot of time in the morning because I had to get to work by, I don't know, 6:30 most of the time. As well as I would do the heavy metal detox smoothie, but I would also actually eat sweet potatoes. Or melons. It just really depended on, because he does say winter squash and yams and potatoes as well. Steamed though, steamed. That is a big difference. But so, I mean, you can make this lifestyle work for you in your life. Like there's no, it might seem like I'm strict and that's okay because that's just where I am in my life. But there's a lot of different ways that you can do your morning routine. Other than the lemon water and celery juice. Yeah, that is a strict thing, but like after in the morning, the sky's the limit. There's a lot of different options out there.
absolutely. I know I do, when I'm working, I do oats and lots of
Yeah. He
berries.
says oats
And
and
that
millet too. Yeah,
Yeah, exactly. So it keeps me going. And as I said, I've got plenty of energy to burn.
exactly.
Yeah.
No energy to keep going. We're not burning this. We just keep
No,
going.
no, no, we ain't burning. We're just keeping going. Exactly. Well, thank you for listening to us. And
Yeah.
just remember, always to take one step at a time. See you guys.
Peace.
Peace.